Describe a language you would like to learn. You should say what the language is, where it is spoken, why you are interested in this language, and say if you think you will ever actually have the chance to learn it. The language I'm interested to learn is none other than English. Or the language I'm interested in learning is none other than English. This is the international language, so almost all of the countries make use of this specifically. Or, as it is the international language, almost all countries make use of this specifically. So, almost all of the countries speak English as their second language. There are two reasons why I want to study the English language. Or, I have two main reasons to study English. First, I have a dream of becoming an agricultural engineer in Australia. Or, first, my dream is to be an agricultural engineer in Australia. Hence, I need to learn how to speak English because that is what they are accustomed to using in Australia. Or, hence, I need to learn how to speak English because 80% of the people there use English. Thus, I need to be good at speaking English because that is what they use in Australia. Or, thus, I need to be good at speaking English because it is widely used in Australia. Actually, I tried really hard to settle down in Canada in the past. Or, actually, I tried settling down in Canada before, but at that time I was even worse at English than now. Or, but at that time my English skill was poor. So, of course, that made it really hard for me not only to find a good company that could sponsor me, but also meeting the qualifications to apply for my work visa. Or, so, of course, I really had a hard time finding a good company that could sponsor me, not to mention the qualifications I need to meet for my work visa. So, of course, that made it really hard for me to find a good company that could sponsor me to proceed with my visa. Somehow, I managed to get a job, but surely enough, they treated me like a slave by taking advantage of my weakness and that my English skill is not enough to move to another company. Or, somehow, I managed to get a job, but sure enough, they treated me like a slave by taking advantage of my language weakness, keeping me from moving to another job. I saw what was happening to me. Lots of things, including payment, were unfair, but I was completely powerless against them. Or, I was aware of the unfair treatment and payment, but I was completely powerless against them. I know it's all because of my broken English. Or, I know it was all because of my language skill. If I were good at it when I was there, I could have avoided bad people, like the owner I worked for, and choose a suitable company for me where I could demand my rights. There could have been various options open for me, but I wasn't prepared for that at all. Or I could have gotten more opportunities, but I wasn't prepared for that at all. If my English level is no different from the last time, it's likely that I will be treated unfairly again, no matter how hard I try. Or, if my English proficiency is no different from the last time, I will likely be mistreated again, no matter how hard I try. And that is something I have to accept, whether I like it or not, because my English sucks. And that is something I have to accept because my English is poor. Even if I were them, I wouldn't hire a person who had communication problems. Or, if I were in their shoes, I wouldn't hire a language incompetent person. I don't want to end up like the last time. In the past, I could laugh it off, thinking it was just a good experience. Or, in the past, I could laugh it off and say it was charged to experience. But this time, I should never end up with the same experience. This time I can't let myself fail again. Or, this time I don't want to fail myself again. I will certainly prepare, improve my English skills, and put down roots in Australia at all costs. Or, I will certainly be proficient in English and put down roots in Australia at all costs. Also, some people tend to ignore people who are not accustomed to speaking in English. Or, also, some people tend to look down on people who are not well versed in English. Second, I can pass the qualification to pursue my education in other English speaking countries. I think I will be able to learn the language because I am now enrolled in an online English platform that is helping me develop my skills in speaking the language. Or I think I will be successful in learning the language because I am now enrolled in an online English platform that is helping me develop my skills in speaking the language. It may take time, but I think I will be able to master it someday. Or it may take time, but I think I can master it someday. I'm putting more effort in studying English. Or I am putting more effort into studying English now.